Yeah. Farisa, would you want to go ahead with your pitch? Yeah.
Yeah, I said that I would pick up right to information policy, which we have in Constitution. It is like the employees are given, the citizens are given right to information. They have the authority. I would like to implement it in my organization. Like it would be in two perspectives. First would be the employees. The employees would think yes, they have some policies in their interest. They would get interested into it. And in the other perspective would be the business owner perspective. Which business owner would not like their employees to get interested in the working of the businesses? At the end, it would implement. At the end, it would get like the employees thinking about the business would increase.
Okay. Thank you for the beautiful pitch, Farisa. That's a very nice connection you've made from the Constitution. Now over to Sagnik for your pitch. Yeah.
So in our constitution, there are articles that have given separation of powers across various domains, namely like judiciary, legislation, and executive. So this basically allows a separation of powers and gives a space so that no single sector can misuse their power in any way, and also it gives a space where every single domain can keep other domain in check. There are also powers for that. So how we can use take that thing and actually interpret it and use it in our own working life and in our own teams using a systems thinking approach. We can extrapolate it and use it in our own working lives is what I will be talking about.
Absolutely. That's a great perspective, Sagnik. I mean, in a way, if you think about it, there is a quality assurance function, right? Which is in one way is, checking something. So yeah, in organization charts, we have, distribution of departments to sort of distribute that activity, right? That's a very beautiful perspective you brought in. Now over to you, Gaurav Upadhyay.
So in order to take inspiration, we can take the principles as well as the structure, how they outline, and the value that it outlined from the Constitution in order to develop the organizations.
Okay. Thank you, Gaurav. Over to you, Ranganath. Good to see you pitch. Yeah, go ahead.
I think Sagnik stole my pitch, but I was going to say, so since I work with quality department, there's an interesting problem that I came across today. And in my room, probably I'll try to interpret that problem and how could I think of solving it through frameworks in the Constitution.
Okay. Ranganath has used mystery to get you interested by not telling anything about this problem and telling very little about it. Thank you, Ranganath. Hope the people who are interested in QA and interested in this real world problem, join your room. Over to you, Paridhi.
I think we already do create our mini constitutions in deep thought in each team, which is the dashboard that we make. So, in a way, we already document our vision, our mission for the team, our objectives, the philosophy behind why that team was created, the thought leader after whom it was named. I would like to take it one step further by also adding the component of individual team members' responsibilities within that, and also keeping the idea of constitution being a living document alive, which is that the dashboard that you create for your team is not a static thing which you create and then leave aside. It's something that evolves with your team as your objectives and KPIs and goals change. That dashboard changes along with it, so that when any new person joins in, you can share that with them in sort of like a new person uh, im- immigrates into a country. When a new person immigrates into your team, it can help them get a sense of the layout, understand what is happening.
Okay. Thank you, Paridhi. Shagun, for the PDGMS, we can schedule a visit to Paridhi's room also. Looks like she has some interesting perspectives. So for PDGMS, we're trying to figure out how any new person can understand what the team is doing. Your perspective is interesting. Thank you, Paridhi. Over to you, Mohit. Welcome back to Hyderabad. Yeah, over to you for your pitch. Yeah.
Imagine a team where every voice is valued, roles are clearly defined, and trust drives collaboration. If you'd like to know how we can incorporate constitutional practices to make a team like this, join my breakout group.
Okay. I don't know. My only reaction to this one word is thunder. right? This is a massive problem in organizations today. Anybody who's spent at least a year in an organization would understand, right? Role clarity is indeed a huge problem. So, again, I would want to visit your room and understand how you are drawing that connection with constitution. Beautiful topic, Mohit. Really nice. Hope you pitch more often. Over to you, Surya.
So my pitch is about we can, the flexibility, our constitution is flexible, right? So as an organization, we can uh, take that to, to improve, the organization change as time changes and their goal change. But but the constitution also, but the flexibility that our constitution has, that improvement through the time, I think that we could talk about.
Really nice connection you've made, Surya. I think organization, I mean, the constitution has so many clauses, no? So there's so many exceptions and clauses which actually give you that flexibility. So yeah, to be able to think through this so that organizations don't become very regimental, right? A lot of times organizations become so strict that, that stifles innovation. So it's a beautiful thought you brought in. What do you, Dia?
So my pitch is a little bit similar to what Paridin already mentioned. As Constitution is a living document, it has a basic fundamental structure that doesn't change because the values that we make our team or make our organization as, that doesn't change. But it is also dynamic because as due to the need of time, we do need to build upon certain things, and also there are certain rights as well as duties that is already given to us. So I would also like to bring that connection to each team members in the team.
Okay. Really nice, well articulated, Dia. Over to you, Pratibha.
There are some fundamental duties mentioned in the Constitution, like how citizens are expected to uphold certain duties. So even in DT, we are encouraged to take responsibilities for our growth by engaging in the activities. So basically, I'll discuss about the learner's code of conduct that will help a person not just grow as an individual, but also as a like a learning community as a whole.
Okay. Very promising. I'm scheduling a visit to your room also. Thanks, Pratibha. Over to you, Sandali.
Yeah, imagine a place where we thrive on fundamental rights, where we respect each individual, we value each individual, and we have that space where we can, increase diversity and inclusivity so that we always thrive on creativity, and innovation. That's the place I would like to build. So join my room if you want to discuss on that.
Thank you, Sandari. Sounds very promising. Hope the utopia is real, but excited. Yeah. Over to you, Raghuveer.
So if you are someone who likes to assure that the one in the power are not misusing their position and are kept in check, so we can discuss that in our break room. And also keeping in mind that I have been inspired by this in the constitution, from the constitution, on the basis of like how they are keeping each of the three executive bodies in check, keeping them in line and so on. So as a ex co-founder of Indic Forum, I drafted the same directive principle in order to address such problems and provide with the very effective solutions for this in order to have a profound and very workable and effective leadership work. Yeah.
Thank you, Raghuveer. You brought in the three functions and the balance of power. Over to you, Sandeep.
Okay, so in my room, I would be talking about how in an organization we follow some basic fundamental rules as well as we have some vision and mission in the constitution as well. So how we can connect these two value systems, I would be talking about that.
Wait, does the constitution have vision and mission?
I mean the preamble, the foundational values.
It has values, but does it have vision and mission?
I mean, if there are certain values, then those are the things we have to follow, right?
Preamble has values.
So
Okay.
we strive to get those values right into the country.
But where does this vision and mission come from?
So the mission of the organization is also like to,
Vision, mission, and
inculcate.
values are three different things, right?
Okay.
They're not the same. Vision is that never-ending, never-attainable journey that you're getting onto. Mission is a more tangible thing that you're going to achieve. Vision is like the dream. Mission is what you're going to go after. And values are the principles which you will not compromise on while trying to achieve that mission.
Okay. So I will be talking about the values our organization must have, must follow, as well as connecting it with the preamble.
Okay. Thank you. Over to you, Omkar.
Yeah, so uh, an organization which is built for the employees, by the employees, to the employees. If you want to know more about this, you can join my room.
Okay. Okay. By the people, for the people. Okay. Of the people. Fine. Interesting connection. Over to you, Manu.
Yeah, how can we create workplace where everyone has a voice and participation in decision making? This approach helps everyone feel involved and valued, leading to better decision making, like democratizing.
Okay. Thank you, Manu. Over to you, Shreya.
Yeah, so I will be talking about how we can derive inspiration from the organization to help employees at Deep Thought better understand the purpose of their work, that is the why, and think like business owners. And so this I'll take inspiration from the preamble, much like Sandeep did. And we can actually start by using the principles of justice, liberties, you can call it values also, equality and fraternity. So justice, it create a trustworthy workplace where it fosters an environment where people can begin to trust you. Liberty would give a sense of purpose to everybody, which is very important when we're trying to understand the why of our work. And equality, of course, everybody's contributions are respected. And fraternity would make a culture where everybody has a shared mission. Nobody is doing a job where they don't feel like they are working together. And I feel like following these values from the preamble would help each and every employee at Deep Thought to better understand the purpose of their work and have a larger impact on the nation.
Okay. Thank you, Shreya. Now over to you, Arithri.
Okay, so rules can rules can be liberating and rules can be enclosed or oppressive. Now, our constitution is the one which is a liberating set of rules. And one unique feature of it is we can amend. We, the citizens of India, can bring in the necessary changes what we want. So I will draw inspiration from this 2 points, and in my organization, the real rules will be liberating and it will not be a fixed rules. And there I will try to create a window or platform where our team member will be able to convey like what the necessary changes they want in their rules, the rules they are following. And so, yeah.
Thank you, Arithri. Jeevan, I really respect your initiative, but then we have hired candidates who participate in LDIs. Hopefully, we pick you up and next Wednesday you get to pitch, right? So yeah.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm opening the breakout rooms. Hope you guys, made a note of the pitches that you like. So yeah, we'll have probably about 5-10 minutes to go through different rooms. Yeah.